and welcome back to Iron Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And today we've got a interesting matchup for you guys to play, as John kind of mentioned it. What are you calling this one, John?
It's the Battle of Extra Red Dice.
Which I'm wondering if that's a good thing for John.
It's probably not going to be, but we're going to try it anyway. So I'm going to be flying Mar Tuuk with the CIS today, and who are you bringing?
I've got Ackbar, everyone's favorite Mon Calamari.
I like Radis better.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Clearly this is a trap.
Yes. So today we have our two fleets that are going to be adding red dice, and we'll see who is the better adder of red dice.
Thank you very much to all of our patrons. If you are interested in becoming a member of our Patreon ranks, the link is down below.
Okay, let's check out these two fleets and get right to the action. This is my Mar Tuuk list, coming in at 398 points. He's sitting on a Provident class carrier with Rune Hakau in the co-pilot seat. I have Intensify Firepower, Flak Guns, Reactive Gunnery, Point Defense Ion Cannons, and the DBY 827 Heavy Turbo Lasers. I have a Recusant Light Destroyer, Teaks, Ordnance Experts, Hardened Bulkheads, External Racks, Linked Turbo Laser Towers, and the Patriot Fist title. I have two identical Battle Refit hard cells. They both have reinforced blast doors and linked turbo laser towers.
We have an Admiral Ackbar fleet coming in at 395 points. Ackbar is on an assault frigate Mk2 A with intel officer, early warning system, and dual turbo laser turrets. An MC-30 scout frigate with Lando Calrissian, veteran gunners, assault proton torpedoes, turbo laser reroute circuits, and the Foresight title. There is a CR-90 Corvette A with turbo laser reroute circuits and Jaina's Light. GR-75 medium transport flotilla with Torren Far, Comsnet, and boosted comms. For squadrons, we have Shara Bay, Tico Selshu, Dash Rendar, and Ten Num.
Ken won the bid and elected to be second player, so I am first player, and he gave me the choices between Precision Strike, Asteroid Tactics, and Dangerous Territory. I've decided that I would rather face Asteroid Tactics than any of the other options, so that is what I chose.
If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, come join us on our Discord, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out our merchandise store where you can purchase a variety of items with the Ion Radio logo. For great-looking acrylic tokens and accessories, head over to Admiral Tater's Ship Shop. The high-quality game mat in this episode was provided by Imperial Star Shop.
Okay, so here's my starting forces, and Ken just had me super out deployed, so I didn't have any fighters to do anything with, so everything is going speed 2. And Rune starts with 2 concentrate fires.
Here's a Rebel fleet. We have the GR-75 transport at speed 2 and all the squadrons out in front of it to make John put all the ships down before I had to worry about it. The CR-90 is moving at speed 2. It is Jaina's Light, as I mentioned before. We have Lando in the MC-30 at speed 3 and Ackbar in the Space Potato, also at speed 3. Let's see if we can flank him.
We're going to start with hard cell number 2. We are revealing a concentrate fire, and we're going to be taking it as a token. And then we're going speed 2. And we're going to be doing this. And I land, and I do not run on the obstacle.
And activating Torn Far on the GR75, showing squadron, we're going to take that as a token, and then do a little jig jog here at speed 2. So 1 and 1. Losing the token, and sending it back to John.
Other hard sell, revealing a nav, and we're going to take it as the dial, and we're going to jump up to speed 3, and we're going to do this maneuver.
Jaina's Light. Nav, we're going to use the dial, kick up to speed 3, and add a click on that first joint. End up over here.
We're going to go with Patriot's Fist. It's got a navigate. We're going to use it as a dial. When I reveal it, Teak says I would like a token, and I have to put a token on him. So, there. And then we're going to go speed 3. I haven't really figured out where I'm going to move yet, but I basically can move any way I want. Like that.
Ackbar. Nav, we're going to take that as a token, and then move ahead at speed 3. We overlap the asteroids, but don't care.
Providence goes. It's revealing a nav. We will use it as a dial. When I reveal, I want to say, hey, look, I have a ship at distance 5 with Rune, and I'm going to take that token from it and put it on my ship. And then we're going to reduce speed, and we're going to do a slight turn to right there.
Lando in the MC30. Nav, use that as a dial. Add a click onto the first joint, and I'm going to have to air this. Here. Again, landing on the asteroid, but I don't care. Squadrons. What we're going to do is just pretty much keep everything at around over here. So there's Tiku, Shara, she's going to go right up in front. 10 only moves speed 2. And Dash goes up to 4. So he's actually going to land on the asteroids here. And that does it for squadrons. All right, at a turn 1, Exergorths go out. So there's Mk2 A, and here is Toothless.
Hard Cell 2 is going to go. It's revealing a navigate. We're going to use it. And then we're going to try to figure out where we can go that we're not going to land on things, because things are bad. And I think I'm going to land on things. No, I should be good there. So we're going to just stay at speed 2. And sorry, this maneuver to there.
Activating the GR75, we have squadrons. I'm going to use that and the token, and with boosted comms can activate all my squadrons. Well, 3 of them. So let's start here with Shara. Shara is going to move into range 1 here. I'll stay away from the Exergorth. So here we go. And she bombs in with a black die for nothing.
Cool.
And it's black, so I can't use Torn Far. Tico, same thing. except he's still at 4 health. Bombing into the side. Once again, black die. 4 hit.
We take it.
And then 10
Kind of box yourself out there.
I realize that. I can get there. I don't know if I'm going to be in range 1, though. I don't think I am.
Nope.
Nope, too far. So I don't get the benefit of a bomb attack there. So Sierra 90, Sierra 75, we're at speed 2. We're going to do our jig jog. And back to you.
Okay, so we're going to activate this transport here. It's got a navigate, and we're going to use it. And we're going to shoot obstructed into the side of your ship.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 red dice. Cool. And then we're going to Mar Tuuk in a dice. Starting off strong. And then we're going to LTT one of these. Cool. And then we're going to set that to a hit. Take 4!
Intensify. Look at that, John. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and scatter that, because I think you're out of range from the big guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a scatter.
And then we're going to do this maneuver. We're going to drop with the dial to speed 2.
We're going to spread the debris field around a little bit, because that's fun.
Yep. I think I've moved myself out of the place that I want to be.
So, here we go. Sierra 90 nav, we're going to use that as the dial. And then we're going to make my front shot to the front of hard cell number 2. It is unobstructed, we pulled the laser line out. 2 red dice. For a double and a crit. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to cancel out the double.
Yeah.
And then just take it.
Take 1. And then I believe what I'm going to do is drop to speed 2. Do an inside turn. There we go.
Okay, so the rec you sent is revealing a nav. We're going to Teeks, and we're going to take a nav token. And then we're going to try not to run over everything, but I think we are. So that's going to be fun. Or maybe we'll be close. I mean, that seems good. I may or may not hit the asteroid.
I think you'll be okay, John.
We'll find out.
Plenty of room there.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
Yeah, tons of room.
Oh, man, that's not what I expected.
You're like range 0.5 away from that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
MC30, Lando Calrissian is playing cards because he's showing a Confire instead of a nav. So we're going to take that as a token. Staying at speed 3, we're going to do this. It's going to bring our side looking right at the Providence.
Okay, so we're going to activate my last ship, Mar Tuuk. He's got a navigate. We're going to be using it. And when I reveal, Raccoon says, hey, I like those tokens over there. I will take both of them from you onto my ship. Look at him. He is evil. And then we're going to shoot. I have 1 shot. It is medium range. And we're going to shoot it into your side because that seems like the best option.
Okay.
That's going to be 2 reds and a blue. And then Mar Tuuk says, hey, let's put in another blue.
You mean red?
Red, you know what I meant. And then we change that to a hit, and you can take 5. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Take 5.
No. We're going to have you re-roll the double and the crit, please.
Or take 3.
We are going to redirect that So we will... I can do this to multiple shields because of foresight. We're going to... Does it have to be adjacent?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. I'm thinking advanced projectors. So we'll do one here, and one here.
Okay. And then I have to figure out where I'm moving. Yeah, we do too. We move to there. So we're going to accelerate to speed 2, and we're going to land right there, having a nice double arc into your side.
All right, the assault frigate Confire, we're going to take that as a token. And I have a nav token on the ship, so actually, you know what? I think I'm going to spend it. Not going to take any shots because the one shot I have is obstructed. One red die is not going to matter. Yeah, we're going to spend the token to drop down to speed 2. So we have one squadron left. That is Dash. He is going to just move forward right here, bomb into the side of the hard cell. It's a black die. And you know what? I can re-roll a die for each enemy squadron or ship at distance 1. Let's re-roll it. Going for the crit.
We brace it and we redirect it to the rear.
Yeah.
And then extra ghosts come up and they go back down.
Yep. So, we're going to take this guy off, or take this guy off. We're going to put them someplace where they're more useful, kind of. They're away from...
Basically out of combat.
Out of combat.
Okay, so start of turn 3. Player 1 says I'm going to intensify.
Yeah, it is player 2. I'm going to throw the EWS, early warning system, on my starboard side.
Okay, so now let's begin. I'm first player, so I'm going to do stuff. We're going to go with Pravi Boy. We got an engineering. We're going to token it, but at the same time, I'm going to select any one of my ships that are in range. And I'm going to take off a Rune Hakau Confire to gain that token. Like that. Look, I got lots of tokens. Right, because I haven't been hit? No. And then we're going to do some shots. We're going to start off with the side shot into you, Ken.
Okay.
That's going to be 2 reds, 2 blues, and 2 blacks. And we're going to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully it's good.
I've learned to not say anything about doubles or blanks.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, and we set that, and the accuracy doesn't matter. That's you.
2, 4, 6 total. So let's have you re-roll the double and the red crit.
Oh, hold on. Mar Tuuk in it. It's a must. It's a blank, so it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. So exactly the same.
Okay, well, in that case, we're going to do some redirecting. So I've got 6 that I need to redirect, and I have 2, 4, 5 shields that I can redirect to, so I have to take a crit.
Yes, you do.
So, all right, here we go. We're going to take down the shields, redirect 2 to the front, 1 to the rear.
With foresight.
Foresight has been useful, and then I take...
I would shuffle it because last time you were pulling
yeah, you know what? I haven't shuffled this round yet, John. So do a quick shuffle. And the crit is...
Is it instructional?
No. Cool at discharge. Only 1 attack you perform each round can target a ship.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
I don't think so either.
But, anyhow. Okay, so we're going to now make
This is where projector misaligned would be great.
Yeah, every time. We're going to make that front attack, so that's going to be a blue 2 reds, and 2 blacks. And basically you have re-rolls, and I need to get 3 damage through. So I don't get Mar Tuuk, but I don't get the penalty of Mar Tuuk. We just turn it into a hit with Intensify. And then it's lots of re-rolls from here, Ken.
So, let's... I'm dead. My only options here are rerolls, and I need to get you below 2 hits. So, okay, let's do this. Starting with Lando, we're going to discard...
Lando, have you reroll everything?
Yes, just reroll the whole lot.
Whole lot. Start again. Could be worse, could be better, but then you would have an idea for what to do from there.
Mm-hmm. A little bit better?
A little bit better.
Okay, and then we are going to have you reroll the...
You have to discard to have
reroll. Yeah, I'm no, foresight.
Ah, yes.
The question is, do I have you reroll 3? So I'm going to have you reroll. Leave the black hit. Reroll the other 3.
You're done.
Yeah. So the crit is...
That was a lot of extra rolling.
A lot extra rolling.
It almost happened too.
Blinded Gunners. I cannot spend any accuracy icons. We take 2 more hits, and foresight has been destroyed.
Okay, I did not actually... Honestly, I didn't actually expect to kill it.
I figured I'd be left on 1 health or 2, you know.
And then I'm going to ram your
Ram the
CR90 and drop to right there.
Let's do GR75, Torrent Far. Squadrons, we're going to go ahead and use it. I get to activate 2. We're going to start with 10. Bring him up and attack your side. And that's a black and a blue.
That's a hit.
That is 1 hit, and I can't reroll the black, so...
No one else is bomber. So we redirect that to the rear.
Yep. And then, for good measure, Shara's going... Do I need to bump Shara up? Or
no, she was in range last turn.
So Shara's going to take a shot. That's just the black die for another hit.
I take it to the hull.
All right, now the GR75 is going to shoot at nothing and take some moves. So we are at speed 2. Actually overlap anything. Just gonna move him for
that's fine.
a moment.
Not super concerned where squadrons are as long as it's 10 noob. That is the one doing this.
Okay. We land on the Asteroid again, but that's okay because it doesn't bother me at all. And there I am.
We're gonna go with the Recussant. It's got to navigate, and I think I'm gonna just take it. I'm not gonna teaks or do anything else funny like that. Just because I don't think I need it. So, we're going to start with 4 red dice. We're going to be attacking at long range. This CR90 into the side. 4 reds. And we'll go from there. Here we go. Okay, 4 hits. Then we're going to use Patriots. Actually, hold on. I have to do it right now. I have to Mar Tuuk in a red dice. And then I'm going to Patriot Fist in 2 blues. And then we're going to re-roll this red dice with Turbo Laser Towers. And then we're going to black out both of your evades, and you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Wow. Well, all right. We're going to redirect for sure to the front. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I believe we have a crit in there, don't we?
We do.
So the crit is disengaged fire control. So when declaring the target of attack, I cannot choose a target with whom the attack would be obstructed.
I do... I'm going to take an asteroid. That's what's going to suck.
Misaligned projectors. If you need to.
Yeah, if you don't mind just moving that real fast.
We know where Tico is.
Ugh. I ram you.
Yes.
I don't take a damage because of Harden, and then I come back and I fall at distance 2 to here. Definitely is going to be an asteroid. But hey, it's only one asteroid.
And what's your crit, John?
Oh, we're going to find out. It's never going to be good. You ready? Shield failure. You can choose 2 of my hull zones and remove each of those hull zones, lose 1 shield, flip this card face down.
Yeah, well, alright. We'll lose 1 here and
1 on that side.
1 on this side. Alright. So, CR90. This is going to be a quick game, folks. Confire, bringing that out. We're going to make a strike my front to the front of the Providence. So 2 reds and a blue. So, well, there's a bunch of accuracy. So let's bring in a red die with the Confire dial. Or there's the double that I'm infamous for rolling. I'm not going to let you brace. Now the question is, do I want to block your redirect or force you to take 2 more damage? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and block the redirect, and then I'm going to use the TRC to make this into another double take 4.
Okay, so starting off with defensive stuff, point defense ion cannons, we are at close range, you can re-roll 1 of them. Back to what it was.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to be taking 3 to the front, and I'm going to... spend the salvo.
Okay.
And take 3. And the salvo says it's an evil mix of stuff. Here we go. Take 5.
Dead, die. You know what? I'm going to discard that, re-roll the 2 doubles.
I need both of them to come up with something, right?
Correct.
And you take that.
Hit crit, so if I spend out the redirect, I can shove 2 here. So I don't take the crit. I don't take a hit. But when I move...
You ram!
I ram. Do you have hardened bulkheads on that?
I do not.
So I do 1 damage to the Providence.
Very good. Okay, we're going to be going with a number 2. Number 2 reveals a concentrate fire. And it's going to shoot very obstructed into the early warning system because it's obstructed too at long range. So we're going to start off with 2 red dice. And then we're going to Mar Tuuk in a red dice. And then we're going to be putting in a concentrate fire red dice. And then we're going to LTT the blank. And then we're going to block out your evade, take 3.
You only have the other guy, and you
He's out
can't
of
hit
range.
me. So we will brace that to 2, and I'm going to redirect them to the front, actually.
Okay, and then we're going to be flacking some squadrons.
All right.
Let's start with 10. 10 out the side. A blue and a black. And then I'm going to LTT in. 2 black dice. Or take 3.
3. So we will only take 2 with the brace.
And then I'm going speed 2. So I'm going to
Ram into
that.
me.
Yep.
Yep.
And you are the closest, so you
Yep.
take a damage. I do not.
Alright. Until it takes 1 damage. Ackbar! Nav, we will use that as the dial. We are going to make my shot from my side to the front of the Providence, and we are going to go ahead and do Ackbar to allow me to use some red dice. So here we go. 3 reds and a blue at close range. That's a good start. Here is Ackbar. And I think what I'm going to do here, let's use...
So you should use Intel
I
officer
was
before that.
just thinking
I'm gonna
that.
let you do it. Because you have 1 ship left.
Yeah.
So Intel officer goes first.
Right, so before these got rolled, Intel the brace, and then those come out. We're going to DTT. So here's another red, and we're going to pull that one out. And I don't think I have any other shenanigans I can pull unless I want to use the token, which I don't. So block that. Intel on the brace, take 6.
I only have 2 shields. I will contain it. I think I'm going to salvo you. I spend out the salvo.
Okay.
And then I'm going to salvo you. So I take 6.
6.
So 1, 2.
Yep.
No criticals. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And then we're going to salvo you back.
And EWS is on
I
that
totally
side.
forgot to have you reroll the double. Well, I let you Intel officer.
That's true. Do you want me to reroll the double?
Yeah, let's see if it changes anything. It does.
Okay,
So I take 2 less damage.
Take 2 less damage.
Okay. So we went back, and because we're already going back, point defense turned the double into a blank, and then I'm going to salvo Ken into his side.
And it's obstructed. Early warning.
It is. So we're going to drop the red dice. 4. Take 3.
Reroll the double.
3.
Okay, shield goes down. And that is my only shot. So, we're going to move forward here. Let's see, what do I want to do? Looks like I'm in your side arc no matter what.
Yep.
So we're going to go up to speed 3. I'm not going to be able to get out of close range without disengaging completely, so there we have it.
Okay, so last hard sell is going to be revealing a navigate, and we're going to shoot very, very obstructed into the obstructive side right there. Or actually, do I just shoot into your front and just spread the shields around? Do I do that? So I get an additional die.
Get a good shot.
Nah,
Your call.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I really wanted to concentrate fire. Here we go, 2 into your side, Ken. Cool. We are long range, so we block. And before we do that, we're going to re-roll it with linked. Right out of the table for a hit. And then we block your evade, and you can have 1.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
And then I'm going speed 2. I will overlap almost all your fighters, but I will ram your
So
flotilla.
these two, I think, for sure are
Yes.
gone.
It's going to be, I think,
And
all of your fighters.
Wow. Let me grab 10 out of there.
Yep. But what it does mean is there's not enough space to get in between.
Nope, there is not. But that's okay. I'm just going to put them as much as I can right here. All right, so here we go. Squadron phase for turn 3. I'm going to take Shara. We're going to go up front for right now. And then with Rogue, although I probably can get in regardless, we're just going to go right into the rear and fire into this hard cell with Dash. Dash has a black die.
He is bomber.
He is bomber. For a single hit, let's be greedy. Reroll because of your ship. Take 1.
I just take the 1 like that.
Okay, and that's it for squadrons. All right, extra guards. Again, they're not really coming into play. I'm going to put one here just to mess with you, and this guy's going to come up and come right back down after knocking asteroids over.
He's eating the asteroids?
He's eating the asteroids because he's got nothing better to do, John. All right, on to turn 4.
Start of turn 4, we're spending a confire to do intensify firepower, and then Ken's leaving his EWS there. Nifty, nifty, nifty. And then we're revealing in engineering. We're going to spend it with this. When I do that, Rune says, here you go, have a confire for next turn. And then I get 6, and I think I'm going to just heal off 2 cards.
Damage cards?
Because that makes sense. Yeah, because I still have all the shields. The front shields don't matter. Then we're gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot clearly short range into you. We're gonna drop a red, so it's gonna be 2 reds, 2 blues, and 2 blacks. Dropping the red, so 5 total dice into your side. And that's about all the funny business I can do. We will block your brace and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I'm going to discard the evade, re-roll both of the doubles.
Yep. Or take 3.
Okay, 3 is a lot more manageable. And what I'm going to do is redirect 2 to the rear.
And then you take a crit.
Take a crit, and the crit is...
What is it?
Crit is structural damage!
There it is.
There it is,
I've been waiting for it.
Yeah. It's got to pop up at least once a game.
Okay, well, then I shoot out the side into your
Into
GR 75
the GR 75.
and see if I can kill it off there. I need an accuracy pretty much.
Yes.
Here we go. I'm Ackbaring. Ackbar slash in with a Providence is what I'm doing here. Here we go. Hold on. These dice weren't there. I got the accuracies. It's done.
Yes, because you have a couple hits, and just in case anyone's wondering, the crit on that guy is projector misaligned. So our favorite ones in one game.
Okay, and then I get a move, and I think we're gonna jump up to speed 3. Do we take that? That's too risky. Do we just go straight at 3? Where do I get to click here? We do that, and we take 1 from the Extragoth.
Works for me.
And we take it right there.
Ackbar. Ackbar has a concentrate fire. He's going to use it as the dial. And... Actually, how close am I to your... that hard cell that's close? Am I medium?
You are at medium.
You know what? I'm going to go for the hard cell. Let me take something out, just to make me feel slightly better. So here we go. We have 3 reds and a blue. All right, that's a start. We are going to Intel Officer your brace, because I remembered to do it this time. Here is Ackbar. We are going to Confire in a red, and I'm going to spend, I can't because I use the dial, but what I can do is use DTT, take out the blank. I have no accuracy, so 2, 4, 6, 7 intel on the brace.
You can... We will do 1 and
The double.
yeah, reroll the double.
1.
So that's 6.
We're now at 6.
We brace it.
Okay, so that goes because intel.
Yep. And then I redirect it. All shields, yo.
And then Ackbar fires out the left side and destroys something that's off camera.
The rest of the CIS?
Yeah, the rest of the CIS fleet. That's not actually here, right? Okay, and now I gotta move. Let's see here. Speed 3. Come around the other side here. I know what I'm doing. Because I think at this point... I'm just gonna do this. There we go.
We're going to start with this hard cell right here, and it's revealing a concentrate fire, and we're going to use it. We're going to start by flacking 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a blue and a black dice for pretty good. And then we're going to put in 2 black dice with LTTs. And then we're going to concentrate fire in another black dice. Take 4. I needed the other one to be a hit to kill you.
Hit, yeah. So all right, we're gonna brace that to 2, and he is at 1 health.
Cool. So that was out the rear,
Yep.
and now we're gonna hit him out the side.
I kind of figured you would do something like that. So you need a hit here, John.
Yep. There's the hit,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I'm also going to black dice Shara.
Okay.
Hit.
Yeah, we're just gonna scatter that way.
Okie doke. And then we're gonna move our speed 2. And we're gonna land right here. Okay, we're gonna go with this hard cell here. We have a navigate, and we're gonna start by shooting out the rear into Shara. That's gonna be a blue and a black dice for that, and then we're gonna put in 2 more black dice with linked. For Shara can take 3.
Yeah, so we will brace that down to 2, and she goes from 4 to 2.
Okay, and then I have this nifty long-range shot from my side into your side.
Side or rear?
Oh, rear. Yeah, because I can't make it into the side.
No.
Okay, so here we go. It's going to be a red dice. I leave it.
You know, if it was a hit, I would take it, John.
I know.
It's not.
If it was anything else, I would be re-rolling it to try to get the double.
We still have Patriot Fist yet, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the redirect, get rid of it, we'll move it.
To the far side?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I have that nav, and I'm going to try to avoid taking this, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. I'm going to take a ram damage, but we land right there. Okay, we're going to go with Patriot's Fist. He's revealing a Navigate. When we reveal it, I'm going to say, hey, Teeks would like to have a Navigate placed on him, and the ship itself is going to take a Navigate because the Providence kind of needs it. Like that. And then hopefully I can kill it here because otherwise I'm not going to get much shots. Here we go. It's going to be an... Actually, is it obstructed? If I can hit your rear, I'm going to hit your rear. I can hit your rear, so...
We're at long range, so here we go.
We're at long range, so we're going to get
We're
3 red
banking
dice.
on your red dice.
I got lots of rerolls and set dice. I need, what, 2 damage to get through? 3 damage to get through?
3 damage to get through, or the way I go, 2 as long as one of them's a crit.
Yeah, well, this isn't going to happen. There we go.
There's 3.
There's 3, and then we're going to roll in Patriot's Fist. Oh, man. So that means I have to re-roll one of these. We're going to re-roll the hit with TTCs. I need 6 damage. We're currently at 5.
You got 5. I can brace that to 3. And I'm dead.
Oh, okay, then I don't do anything. And
I mean, if you want to re-roll it, I'll let you.
I'm going to re-roll.
Okay. He could have killed me.
It still kills
He
me.
still kills me. So, the
Is it a structural? Is that the...
it's a structural anyways. So, I get the structural damage, which means, John, even if you decided to roll that into a blank.
I could set it to a hit. That's why it's worth the risk.
I could brace that down to 2. I'd get the structural, and I would still die.
Explode? You pull another structural?
I pulled another structural. I accidentally flipped that. Yeah.
I'm going speed 3, and we're gonna ram everything. And the hard cell's closer, so it takes the damage.
Yeah.
And then
You land on an Exargarth and a Asteroid.
So that shield, I'm gonna just make my shields 2 all the way around, and then draw the crit, which is can't resolve critical effects. You needed that 1 turn earlier.
I really did. So, all right, we'll go to squadrons and then be done.
You can't kill me, so.
Yeah, I can't. I get 2 shots, 2 black dice, but you need what, 5?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not dead. And we're back. And wow, that went. I think after I deployed and I sat there and realized that was a Providence and not a Munificent or a Recusant, I said I did this wrong.
Yeah, so the way I deployed, I baited you.
You did.
It's a trap.
Yeah. Well,
Ackbar did it. You didn't yell "It's a trap" at any point in it, and that's why you fell right into the trap.
You know, I did it ahead of time in our opening. That's when I said it was a trap.
Yeah, it was. So I deployed my Providence in the middle because I didn't have anywhere better to put it because I got so out deployed, and then all the way against the edge, so it was far away. And then I just set up all my fast stuff on the side, knowing that I could turn it into the middle. So you couldn't really deploy on the side. Deploy in the center, I turn into. Deploy on the far side will meet. So that's why I did that.
And when I was looking at it, it was, well, if I deploy on the right, my right, your left, with the Recusant, I'm going to lose everything right away because it's just the sheer amount of firepower. Deploying center, same thing. Deploying on the left side like I did, the thought was maybe I can get enough of my ships around and it'll take long enough for your other ships to come in to do any realistic damage. The Providence is just really hard to knock down when I'm dealing with the smaller ships that I had. And I think the key there was that MC-30 melted in the one round before I could get a good shot off. And that took it out. The other thing we were talking a little bit off camera, and I kind of said this right before you said it, was if I took all the squadrons out of this fleet and replace it with another basically identical assault frigate, I probably would have taken the Providence out.
Yes. Probably the hard cell that was limping.
And then the hard cell that was limping. So I would have taken those two out. I probably would have only had a hard or an assault frigate left, based on what else I had.
Yeah.
But
it's so hard to tell because we were talking about this and like we play in a vacuum. So I mainly just look at admirals a lot of times and just be like, here's the admirals and red dice. That's the whole theme of this. And like you have fighters against something with fighters, your fighters actually would stand a chance of holding fighters off for 2 turns against a fighter heavy list. But like with it being just a small fighter output, like for us when we make the game, it's technically balanced. And then, but at that point you had like 100 points down of my just pure red dice.
Right. Yeah, it's very true because I had no good answer for that. I think what wound up happening is your Patriot Fist didn't get in the first combat turn, but it came in right afterwards, and then that changed. Wound up taking out Ackbar at the end of it. So really, again, it's one of those things where balanced fleets, and we don't build our fleets intentionally to go after what the other person is going to be bringing. We're bringing it as if we brought this to a store. So I had to think about what if there were a couple fighters there, and that's why I brought that.
What if there was that horrible swarm of tri-fighters that John loves to bring?
It could happen. It could. But at least we didn't play Solar Corona, right, John?
Yes, that is true. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified every time that Ken and I release a video. If you also could, like the video if you liked our content, and let us know which of the 2 red dice commanders you prefer down in the comments.
And thanks again so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And this is Ion Radio.